Hey, John.
Hey, Zach. How are things going? How's your holiday?
Things are great over here. Nice and quiet. Kids are all back in school. Schedule's back to normal. It's just the way I love it. How are you doing?
Yeah, it was a busy fall with the launch of Quaker videos, but I got some time in December to unwind and unplug. That's always so important when you're doing big work. But it's a weird time to unplug. You never know what news you're going to come back to.
Yeah, I'll say.
Yeah, right. So lots to say about that. But I think we're doing a quick check-in about the podcast before the launch of the second half of season 3. You want to get us started?
I would love to. I have been spending the last couple of weeks deep in planning mode. Been doing interviews and research, and I've got some stories that I think are really important for the moment that we're in.
Nice. Yeah. So next week, we'll be back in your feed with weekly episodes, starting with an episode about Quakers and pacifism. I know, Zach, you've also been working on episodes about immigration and Quakers and AI. So I'm so excited to hear those.
Right? I think it's more important than ever that we're not just making good content, but timely content, and also then engaging in faithful community and conversation after we've released the content, which reminds me that something else is launching this week, a project that we've been working on behind the scenes for quite some time now. You want to tell him?
Sure. I'll tell him. So we've been thinking a lot about our listeners and how we can be more in conversation with this awesome, diverse, global community of amazing listeners that this show has built. We love being able to engage in the comment section on all the various social media sites, but we've been missing a space where we can actually build community with you.
Yeah, the problem is that the usual places for online communities like Facebook and X are just problematic.
Yeah, we did a whole episode about that. We don't want to build an online community inside of a platform designed to serve the interests of multinational billionaires.
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to get away from the ads, away from the data mining and the algorithms that thrive on your outrage. We wanted to try to cultivate a space that was somehow actually peaceful. So today we are opening the doors to the official The Quaker Project Discord server.
Yeah, well, Zach, when we first started talking about this, I have to admit that I kind of got stuck on the name.
Yes, and I feel like when I first brought this up, I had to sort of give a disclaimer there that we can't change the name. It's
Right.
unfortunately the name of the company, um,
Yeah.
and we are fully aware that we're inviting a group of Quakers to join an app called Discord. But despite the unfortunate name, it's actually the best tool that we've found for trying to do what we're trying to do. We're using it to build a sort of digital meeting house. It's a private space. It's away from the noise of the open internet where we can discuss podcast episodes, the Quaker videos, the daily Quaker messages, and just talk to each other.
Right. And for those of you who might be a little skeptical of new tech, we hear you. We built this actually specifically with you in mind. It isn't social media in the way that you're used to. It's more like a series of chat rooms. It's organized, it's quiet, it's safe, and hopefully it can be a spiritual place.
Yeah, we've set up different channels for different topics, and it's a place to ask questions, to share resources, and to help us steer the conversation.
So if you want to help us build a better, more Quaker corner of the internet, go to thequaker.org/discord. We'll also put that link in the show notes. You can join on your phone or on your computer.
We are really excited about all the content that we've been working on, and we know that Quaker community is more important than ever. So we hope that you'll join us there.
That's thequaker.org/discord. We'll see you there. And we'll be back in your podcast feed with weekly episodes starting next week.